Hi VC, it's Aaron, Mitha Elamere. Today I'm entering a contest for my great friend Ron Haggerty. Now his channel is Ron Haggerty Vinyl Sanctuary, and I've been friends with Ron pretty much since I joined the VC. He's one of the few channels that I actually knew about before I joined and started making videos, and I've been watching him for a year or two before that. So it's really cool to be able to get in on one of his contests. We have done a couple collaborations in the past. It's been over a year, maybe 2 years since we've done that, but what a nice guy. One of the great members of the vinyl community. He used to be known as Metal Ron, and he's just a great guy. And I'm getting in this contest a little late, but that's got to get in for my buddy. So first off, my favorite band. So my favorite band is Clutch, but it's only by a little bit over Kiss and the Beatles, and you got Alice in Chains in there and a couple others. But Clutch is my favorite band, and they've been my favorite band since, I don't know, around 2000, in that area. So about 20 years now, probably over 20 years. And they were introduced to me by my great friend Jody Jonas, which is really cool. And he played a couple albums for me, and had me read the lyrics and really got me into them. So my favorite album by them is, I got a three-way tie really, but I'm gonna have to go, I'll limit it to two, because one of them I only have on CD. Pure Rock Fury is right up there for me, and that's a lot of people's least favorite, but it's one of my very favorites, probably because it was the first one I heard, and the song just stick in my head off that one so much. But I only have that on CD. It's the one I don't have on vinyl because it's never been on vinyl. So my other two, I really can't decide between these two because I love them so much. And this one here is a lot of people's favorite. It's Blast Tyrant. And this one here, they were my favorite band when this came out. So it was like probably the first one that came out while they were my favorite band. And it's just an amazing double record, amazing record, Blast Tyrant. And then it's pretty much tied with Elephant Riders with me. I love this record, and this really needs a reissue. It's hard to get. This is on double vinyl, 45 RPM, but the sound isn't as great as it should be for being on 45 RPM. But still, it's so cool to have it on vinyl. You know, the title song, and 8 Times Over, Miss October, stuff like that, and the Soap Maker, and the Yeti, and Muchos Veces, and Wishbone, and Dragonfly, just full of great songs. So those are my favorite albums by Clutch. Now, I really don't have a least favorite album by them. This was the hardest part. Even though it was, hard for me to pick a favorite, it's even harder for me to pick a least favorite because I love them all so much. But if I was going to pick one, even though I love this album, and it's really long, it's probably why it's my least favorite. It's Book It Bad Decisions. I don't know. I love every song on this, though. It's just an amazing record. It's hard for me to pick a least favorite. Now, this to me is a 9.5 out of 10. That's my least favorite album by them. So just saying that. It's got great stuff like Ghoul Wrangler on here and Emily Dickinson and so many others. Just a great record, and that's my least favorite. So there we go. And the last part, I've seen them twice. And first time I saw them was for the Blast Tyrant tour. I saw them in a small club down in Salt Lake City, and it was the middle of August, super hot, no air conditioning in there, a little tiny club, maybe a couple hundred people. Great time. I went with my friend Jody, and it was awesome. And then the next one I saw was on the From Beale Street to Oblivion tour, and I saw them in Idaho Falls, Idaho. And they were a part of I forgot what the festival, I forgot what it was called, but it was them. I remember a couple of the bands that were there were Candlebox and Living Color, and they were awesome on that too. They're just so great live. So there we go, everyone. I'll leave a link to Ron's contest video and his channel. So everyone try to jump on this. His contest ends on the 15th of July, the same day as mine actually. And I'll see everyone next time, and see you, Ron. Have a good one.